Been joined by Keith Bonus after the game. A lot of new faces tonight, Keith. Was that sort of forced or intentional, or a bit of both?
I'd say a bit of both. Obviously, again, the last few games been coming thick and fast, and we know we've got a massive game on Saturday against Folkestone. These lads have been training with us over the past couple of weeks and showing potential. So, Pete made the decision to get them signed on, knowing that we'd need numbers to cover our own tiredness, I guess is the way to describe it, and it gave us an opportunity tonight with a cup game. We saw enough in them not to think it was a massive risk, so it was an opportunity for us to actually see them in a competitive game to then make decisions about whether we keep them or not. And I have to say that most of them did themselves justice, if not all.
Yeah, no, I thought, in particular, you were a pretty experimental backline to certainly start in the game.
Yeah, absolutely. Aziz has played there pre-season. We've used him in the under-23s in that position. And as you can see, he's pretty versatile. And as for a centre-back driving out from the back, I think that one in the first half, he nearly scored with. Even I'm up there thinking, is he still going? Yeah, and he's got that. He's a really kind of, to use the word versatile player is a bit risky, because a versatile player becomes an expendable player to a certain extent. But no, he's a good kid. His attitude has been absolutely fantastic. Obviously, he got some opportunities, and he's been on the bench, hasn't complained once. He knows he's young. He's actually really kind of buzzing that he's had the opportunities in the first team that he's had, and yeah, he's certainly one for the future. And he gives us options in even as an attacking left winger. You'd trust him there. So yes, he is versatile, but in a positive way. So yeah, great game. Really pleased, and I thought the centre back did really well, Malachi. I thought he was solid. Again, he's only 19, good size and shape. Again, seems to have a great attitude. So yeah, it's really positive.
Yeah, no, as you say, I thought they all did well. Just an update on some of the players who didn't play tonight, because it looked like a couple of them took knocks on Saturday. Bobby and Lewis in particular. How's it looking for Saturday?
Obviously, the concept is rest them today anyway because of that, and they've got now until Thursday to carry on resting. They're obviously in contact with the physios, and they'll be assessed on Thursday. They'll come in on Thursday and be assessed, and then it'll be Dave and Tony's call, and obviously what they say as well and how they feel. I don't think either one was serious. I don't think so. They didn't have to be stretchered off. So, knowing Lewis, he tends to bounce back fairly quickly. Bobby again gets niggles, but when it comes to game day, normally comes back out again. But we'll know for certain. We won't know for certain until Thursday when they come in and they're assessed, and they might come out and do some testing with Dave. But we'll know more on Thursday night.
And probably expecting a big test on Saturday. Folkestone obviously scored 7 at the weekend. Hopefully they won't be doing that again, but I'm sure you're expecting them to be in confident mood at least.
Absolutely, and they'll still be stinging from the game here. They'll want to pay back, and they're always competitive games, and I think we'll prepare for it. We'll be ready for it. Again, bringing some fresh players in obviously gives again that edge of competition for players to carry on performing. And even the message tonight from Pete before the game was, you're getting an opportunity tonight. Win the shirt, make our lives difficult. So when me and him are sitting chatting about who's going to start the weekend, make it a difficult conversation for us. I think one or two did that. But yeah, it's important for us, as you've mentioned, to have our forwards fit, because they're an absolute weapon for us. Melos, who went in tonight, first kind of 90-minute game that he's had since coming back from Kosovo, been out there trialling with a pro club. I think he's got more to offer, but he didn't do bad for his first game. So he gives us a little bit more aerial strength. He's a little bit taller. He won some good flick-ons, so it gives us another option in the target man. Obviously, Omar got more minutes tonight, struggled towards the end, and the fitter he gets, the better he'll become, more like his old self, and he's another goal scorer. And I said to you before, I think we've got a dearth of options in midfield. I'm sure Pete intends to start again on Saturday. Again, his height comes into play. under these circumstances, and his leadership on the pitch has obviously made a difference in the last couple of games, the Enfield game and Saturday. Even though we lost the Enfield game, you can still see his effect on the game. So I'm pretty sure he'll start. But I think it's good for us to know that we've got a pack we can shuffle a little bit now, and again another option with the central defensive area if we need it. And shame that Papa got injured early Saturday. I don't know how long his injury is going to take either. I think it was a hamstring, so hopefully he'll be back as soon as possible. And yeah, I think I don't see us looking to make too many more signings now, unless somebody special comes up. We can pull somebody in last minute, but it's obviously past the window now. I don't know how it works with us, but the message was on Saturday. We've got, even before the game, we've got 17 cup finals, so now it's 16 cup finals. Obviously, cup games come aside from that, but every league game has got to be approached as if it's a one-off cup final that we want to win, and that's the mental approach we're trying to create and go for.
Okay, well, obviously big game coming up. Folk need to take points off the sides above, so we'll see you in Folkestone on Saturday.
Yeah, cheers. We just need 3 points from as many games as we can to get ourselves in the mix, and I think that's the focus. No matter who's in front of us, we know we're capable of going at anybody on our day. We've just got, again, old-fashioned word again, the consistency. But they responded after the Cray game. It's about pushing on with that now. So,
okay. Well, we'll look forward to Saturday. Thanks, Keith. Cheers. Okay, been joined by Azzy Sanko after the game. Carshalton Athletic 1, Merstham 0, Velocity Trophy 3rd round. Bit of an unfamiliar role for you tonight, Azzy, starting off at centre half.
Yeah. Gaffer said he wanted to put me centre half. I just wanted to do the job for the team. Thought I did all right. Thought I played well. But it was an unusual role for me. But yeah, I was happy.
Yeah, I mean, the one benefit of playing back there is you get quite a lot of possession of the ball. You get to use the ball, on the ball with a bit of time, which obviously, is probably suits your game, I would have thought.
Yeah, I like having the ball at my feet. So when I was at centre back, the game wasn't really winning headers or what's it called, running in behind. We mostly had the ball, so I wasn't really too fast playing centre back because I had most of the ball. So I kind of enjoyed it today. Yeah.
Well, you looked like you were making a conscious effort to try and play out the back as well. Really spreading out and looking to play at times, and you were heavily involved in that. Obviously, was that part of the plan for tonight?
Yeah. Pete wants to play out from the back. So when I went centre back, I just thought, can I play? Can I go forward, or should I start again? I never really thought about going long because Pete doesn't really want us to play like that. So Pete just told me keep the ball. That's what he told me before the game. Keep the ball, and you'll enjoy the game.
Well, there was certainly one occasion where he kept the ball. There was a mazy run from one end of the pitch to the other, and nearly ended up with a sort of quality finish, although it ended up on your wrong foot, which probably didn't help. What was on your mind there?
No, I got the ball, I think, on the halfway line. Space just opened up, so I just kept running, because usually I'm a left back, so I'm good with running the ball. I just kept running. Space kept opening up. Then they kept forcing me to my right. So I ended up taking the foot on my right. My right foot's not the greatest, so maybe it was on my left, could have went in.
I know how you feel with the left and right foot. I was all left footism as well. So in my day, but anyway,
all left footers are like that. All left footers are like that. Yeah.
Absolutely. I suppose it's been a bit of a frustrating time for you lately because you spent a fair bit of time on the bench recently. How have you managed to keep yourself sort of confidence up and keep yourself motivated?
Yeah. I've been on the bench for last couple of games, but Pete spoke to me, said there's nothing to do with my performances, how I'm playing. It's literally because he had his reasonings, and I believe them. So I just made sure I kept fit, kept coming training, kept doing what I need to do. So when my chance comes, I'm able to perform. And our chance came today. It was an unfamiliar role, as you said, as centre back, but I was still able to do the job, so I don't mind.
So you don't fancy it as a long-term move to centre back then?
I'm not the greatest fan, but we'll never know. I might get old, might lose the legs, might end up going centre back, but I enjoyed it today.
Well, I thought we did well. Well done. Thanks for chatting. Cheers. Bye.